Hello. Good afternoon, all of you. Today we have Sri Venkaiah ji over here to address the press conference, and I request Sri Venkaiah ji to now please hold the press conference.
Friends, I don't know who are the advisors of the Congress party. I'm told the Congress party is planning to meet the President of India and complain about growing intolerance. Congress talking about intolerance is the joke of this century. Congress talking about intolerance is the joke of the century. Congress talking about intolerance is like devils quoting scriptures. The Congress and its friends are intolerant towards the people's mandate. They are having sleepless nights. They are not able to digest the fact that people have given mandate to Narendra Modi. And they are deprived of even the recognized opposition space. And now, the so-called conscience keepers were silent on emergency. The party which has imposed emergency on the country, which has violated all the fundamental rights, which has imposed censorship on the media, which has put opposition leaders behind bars and amended the constitution, very tolerant. Putting the opposition behind bars, holding parliament and then amending the constitution. Harassing all the media houses, whichever they are small in number at the time. Writing anything, including publishing cartoons. Superseded judges for a committed judiciary. Forcefully sterilized people. That party is now teaching and preaching about tolerance and complaining about intolerance. They were silent and thousands of Sikhs were massacred in the 1984 genocide. Their leadership has justified it. The genocide saying that when a big banyan tree falls, the earth shakes. बड़ा पेड़ गिर गए तो धरती हिलती है. उनका नेतृत्व ने सार्वजनिक रूप में जो मास सिख जेनोसाइड हुआ उसको जस्टिफाई किया है. और ये जेनोसाइड कांग्रेस लीडर्स का, स्थानीय कांग्रेस लीडर्स का नेतृत्व में हुआ है. देश भर में कांग्रेस नेताओं ने सिखों के ऊपर जो हमला हुआ उसका नेतृत्व किया है. और जब हजारों संख्या में, लाखों संख्या में कश्मीरी पंडितों को वैली से बाहर किया है, and there was exodus and genocide of Kashmiri Pandits in the valley, they were silent. Now they are violent on BJP. and Modi. Then silent, now violent. The same people are quoting some isolated heinous incidents that took place in either Congress-ruled states or states ruled by its friendly parties. And that they are trying to paint union government as intolerant. They should have gone and met the governor of Karnataka, governor of Uttar Pradesh, earlier governor of Maharashtra, because Dadri is in Uttar Pradesh, ruled by Congress friendly party. Kalburgi's murder took place in Karnataka, Congress party. Sri Daborkar's murder also took place in Maharashtra, ruled at the time by the Congress party. In 2013, when the Congress was in power, these incidents are primarily being quoted to justify the sense of outrage. Friends, consider the following incidents that did not invite the same outrage. Professor T.J. Joseph's right palm was chopped off by the People's Front, a fundamentalist communal organization, which is a friendly party. He was attacked while coming from the church, bombed and chopped off his right palm. The incidents of barbarous hacking to death of K.T. Jayakrishnan, a primary school teacher, Yomorcha activist in Kerala, Kannur district, and he was teaching the students in a classroom. The Marxist goons entered the classroom and hacked him to the death through an axe and a sword in the classroom. Take the case of Mr. T.P. Chandrasekharan, a Marxist rebel, a powerful Marxist leader who became a rebel. He had 51 grave cuts and slashes all over his body. None of these people are moved. No protest. Silent then, violent now. Another incident in the neighboring Haryana during the Congress regime headed by Sri Bhupendra Singh Hudaji. 70-year-old Tara Chand and his 18-year-old physically challenged daughter were burned to death. Fearing more attacks, the entire Dalits of that village left the village and came and took shelter in Delhi. The Supreme Court has to intervene and order Hudaji's government to provide relief. The recent spate of resignations or return of awards are motivated and aimed at maligning the image of Narendra Modi government at the center. The leadership provided to this were by Nayantara Sahagalji, who happily took the award after the Sikh massacre. Sri Achyut Patwardhanji, he has gone to Varanasi, tried his best during the election. His protest has nothing to do with this. He tried to protest in Varanasi, but people protested. And they gave a massive mandate. Now he joined this. Some of these people have been opposing Modi ji even before. These people's heart did not bleed when Sikhs were massacred, when Kashmiri Pandits were thrown out, when opponents were hacked to death in Kerala. Not one or two. I have quoted only one name. I can give you any number of names about Kerala. Friends, the reasons for the ongoing malicious campaign against the BJP and the Prime Minister is elsewhere. Since independence, one line of thinking has been patronized and individuals and institutions were propped up in the name of one family. No other worldview or perspective was allowed to be expressed or grow. These people who trusted one view on the country all these years are not ready to tolerate the other view emerging now. The other view is emerging, the nationalist view. And these individuals feel that their positions are little this thing because whenever a new regime comes, they make appointments. The moment you make appointment, there's a saffronization. I'll come to that. People of India are intelligent. They will understand this malicious campaign and give them a fitting reply. People want development and the Prime Minister does not want anything to happen that will divert the attention of the government from development. He amply made it very clear umpteen number of times. The Congress party, which thrives on hate and divisive politics, it is a party which has propped up Muslim League, gave it credibility. It is a party which gave credibility to Majlis Ittihad al-Muslimin of Hyderabad, another notorious fundamental organization. The Congress has been trying to divide the society on the basis of religion in order to achieve political gains through their vote bank politics. Now, there is one gentleman by name Sri Syed Ikhtiar Jafri of Agra, a social activist and a columnist. He wrote, I read it for the sake of these people. If every crime in the country was to be addressed by the Prime Minister, then what was the use of state governments that are supposed to be in charge of law and order in their respective states? Before Modi could voice his thoughts, it was more imperative for the state governments to express their views on the supposedly growing intolerance in their states and explain why they were not able to control it under the existing framework. Friends, what happened is, since 1969, when there was a split in Congress party, and the Congress party became a minority because of that split, old Congress, I Congress. The Marxists, some of the communists, they extended support to the Congress, to Srimati Indiraji. And they bargained, we support you and you support us by accommodating us in all the academic institutions, education institutions. If anybody makes a survey, then you find how all these people have made it to different universities, different institutions, different academies. And they trusted that view on the people all these years. And now when the other view is coming out, they are not able to tolerate it. They are becoming intolerant. They were dominating Bharatiya academies, scattering every voice of dissent, and they are now lamenting about the saffronization. We don't know what is the saffronization. Friends, these people, they are more comfortable with the Congress party. There are well-meaning people who are concerned naturally. But our basic objection is linking it to Modi, linking it to central government, incidents in states. That's the issue. If they want to join political fight against the BJP, they are welcome. But in the garb of freedom, academic freedom, they should not try to tar the image of the country and also hurt the interest of the people of the country. That's what I want to say today, because we were told the Congress is going to meet the president. Fine. It's good that they have provided us an opportunity to remind the people about the past history of what has happened. Gee. That's not the word and phraseology they have used. Some are misleading and some are misled. That's my answer. Some are misled and some are misleading, if I have to put it aptly. One. Secondly, when you start up a campaign like this, naturally anybody will be worried, and they say, yes, these things should not happen. And the intervention of the Prime Minister, do you want the Prime Minister to intervene and take care of the Karnataka government? Take care of the UP government? Are you going to welcome it? What does it mean? They did not say it. Some people are saying. कोई आपत्ति नहीं, हमको क्या आपत्ति है जी? राष्ट्रपति जी देश का हमारा प्रेसिडेंट है, और कोई पार्टी वहां जाके मिलने में किसी को आपत्ति क्यों होना चाहिए? और देश में इमरजेंसी भी नहीं है, लोकतंत्र है, विपक्ष बाहर भी है, हम सब लोग भी बाहर है। जैसा इमरजेंसी में था वो स्थिति है ही नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, कभी भी सोचना भी नहीं चाहिए। आपत्ति का क्यों सवाल कहाँ से आया? जब पॉलिटिकल यही प्रॉब्लम, वो एक ही पॉइंट, उनका पॉइंट ही हाईलाइट हो, दूसरी पॉइंट बताने में, नहीं तो दूसरी पॉइंट रखने में, दूसरे पॉइंट प्रचार प्रसार करने में किसी को आपत्ति क्यों होना चाहिए? ये दूसरी पॉइंट है जी। वन आफ्टर अनदर, वन ऑफ द थ्री लेडीज। Last time this campaign was not there, na? Bills were not allowed to be passed, na? So you understand, this has nothing to do with that. This time they may take this as an alibi, but my point is, bills has to be scrutinized on the basis of its merits, not because of your political leanings or political issues. People have got every right to criticize, oppose the bills also. I hope the opposition will allow the parliament to function, because that is a mandate, and there will be a very meaningful, constructive debate and discussion on all the bills. That's my hope.
As Parliamentary Affairs Minister, my question is your apprehension that this is the issue which is going to sort of...
I don't apprehend, I don't attribute any motives. I am always frank. Whatever I have to say, I said it about Congress party, because Congress party is not able to fight us politically on issues. So they are trying to divert the attention and then try to defame on certain incidents happened in the Congress-ruled states. And discussion take place, we'll remind them, Karnataka is ruled by Congress party if they have forgotten. Maharashtra was ruled by the Congress party at that time if they have forgotten. UP is ruled by Samajwadi party if they have forgotten. Haryana was ruled by Congress party at that time if they have forgotten. All this will be reminded. They have not given any rating. They have given caution. Naturally, caution has to be kept in mind. That's why I am cautioning these people who are trying to tar the image. That's what Modi also said. Modi has appreciated Modi, what the government is doing, and they have given advice. And you have seen Ernst and Young. You have seen World Bank report. You have seen latest India brand. India brand is Ease of doing business. No, it's not easier to doing business. Brand India. It has gone up. Ease of doing business. World Bank has given higher rating. Ernst and Young, after interviewing 500 international companies, have said that India is the most preferred destination. I appeal to these parties, please don't affect the interest of the country. Please read what Modi has said. Modi, this advice is to those people, has said. And government of India will not be wanting to do anything. You can lack wanting to do anything. Everything required will be done by the government of India. No incident or no new change or no new law which is discriminatory or against anybody has been taken up by this government. We have not done anything. Only some people are not able to digest our ideology. I can't help it. I can't help it. And some people are wishing that Modi should die. One of the great intellectuals have written saying that if Modi has a heart attack tomorrow, then X is going to be Prime Minister. This is the freedom in this country. See, you can also wish a Prime Minister to have a heart attack. Still nothing happened. Nobody has shown anything. We have not done anything. This is the tolerance of this government. But people who have been intolerant towards opposition and put them behind bars, they are now talking of intolerance. That's the objection. There is no position. There is no position. It's individual choice. There are thousands of people who got awards. There are lakhs of writers and intellectuals in the country. It's not confined to only to these people. There are lakhs of intellectuals in this country, thousands of writers in the country, thousands and lakhs of artists in the country. They have not done anything. Only few people. Among the few people also, I said, some are misread and some are misreading. Not all. We never branded all of them. The media might have given their own headlines, but that's not our line. But some of these people I have mentioned. Patwardhanji went to Varanasi, tried his best. People of Varanasi did not respond to his appeal. They were intolerant towards him. He is now becoming intolerant towards the government.
Mr. Naidu, what is your view on Sukhbir Badel's yesterday's statement in Haryana that there has been no government in the state for 11 years? And this includes 1 year of Mr. Khattar's
I have not read any statement like that, ma'am. Now that you are saying, I'll go back and then go through it. Please.
This campaign by activists, authors, writers, is it kind of psyching out the BJP because we started with the development at the flank in Bihar and then, crackers in Pakistan, Diwali in Pakistan?
Advertisement in Pakistan also. Advertisement. My point is, we are in a democracy. Suppose I intend to hold a press conference on a particular topic, and I come with a prepared statement. I give it to you. Then suddenly you ask about Sukhbir Badal. I should try to respond if I have information. Then can I say you are trying to divert the attention? Point is, our agenda, as I told in my statement also, I read it. Our Prime Minister said development, 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 speedy development. And good governance is our agenda. And our agenda is paying. You have seen also World Bank ranking. You have seen what ADB has said. You have seen what International Monetary Fund has said. You have seen what Ernst & Young has said. You have seen how the GDP is increasing, how the rating, brand rating also is given. And Modi is now recognized as the 10 most admirable people in the world. These are all results of not because of anything else, because of the good work done by this government. And our opponents, they are trying to cover up this by diverting the attention and raking up other issues, forgetting the past. That's why I am reminding the past of the Congress party. Otherwise, I have no quarrel. Why should we have any objection, Congress party leaders going and meeting president and all? Nothing wrong. After in democracy, there should be healthy debate going on. That's a matter for discussion. Let the country debate about it. There has to be same approach for all. That has been the suggestion. That's not the issue before us government now. They have said so many things. RSS is RSS. I am speaking for the BJP now. If I am a Swayamsevak, you can come to me and then we can discuss about SACA, and I can take you also to SACA and show you also from nearer quarters what is RSS, ready for selfless service. one of the most patriotic organization. And today one gentleman has come out in his true colors. He prefers IS for RSS. IS. Earlier some of them were ISS, na? IS, IS. IS, IS, IS. IS, IS. Earlier it was, what is the, no, there used to be one Pakistani, what is this? ISI. Now, earlier it was ISI. They used to prefer, some of them used to prefer. They have more sympathy for ISI than RSS. Now some people have more sympathy for IS, IS. I see. What? No. What do you call ISIS? ISIS. I'll be careful in future. ISIS. That matter is not under discussion. So you might have asked him and you might have given reply. It will be decided as and when the occasion comes. There won't be any problem. Amit Shah is doing a good job, wonderful job. He is one of the most capable organizers of the party. He is providing effective leadership. We can discuss it, and then now one minister talking about what other minister said and all. That's not my habit. It has not ended with that. You see today's Prime Minister's speech also. That may be your headline because you wanted a little attractive headline. The Prime Minister is very clear. 95% of his speech is focused on 3 issues. उन्होंने कहा, पानी, सड़क, बिजली, are they not developmental issues? I was there in that Hajipur meeting where he has explained 6 steps that will be taken if BJP comes to power. And all the 6 are development oriented, important only. Bijli, Sadak, Pani, Sichai, Siksha, Swast. All these are important. And then, and some people are talking that he is a Bahari. Then he said, if I am Bahari, then what about others? And this is also, see, I don't know why these people are keeping quiet. When you try to divide the people on the basis of region, saying this man is outsider. And none of these people protested. The Prime Minister being branded as an outsider, then Prime Minister has to respond. In a democracy, you have to respond, na? Even if somebody asks good questions or absurd questions also there in the political meetings, naturally political party people, they try to answer those questions. Our attention is not going to be diverted. I can assure you, in the coming days also, in spite of all these provocations, the government is very clear, committed to the path of development. That will be our priority. At the end of 5 years, you will see a sea change. A sea change is a total transformation, because we even named Niti Ayog also National Institute for Transformation of India. That is we want to fight poverty, we want to eradicate illiteracy, we want to have houses for all, we want to provide total sanitation, we want to create good cities, we want to provide all basic requirements. That's our agenda. It's not going to change at all. But in a democracy, even if I say something, you ask something, I cannot say na, saying that no, I don't recognize this. If I respond, then you may say that you are diverting your attention. That's not the case.
But sir, firecrackers in Pakistan, where does that fit in this agenda that you just talked about?
I have not talked about anything. That election, ma'am, campaign में allegations होता है, counter allegations होता है, crackers इस side भी burst करते, उस side भी burst करते. कुछ लोग यहाँ भी advertisement देते, कुछ लोग वहाँ भी advertisement देते. ये इसको लेकर उसी को national news बनाना. And he has ably, the president has clarified it also. He gave an interview to one of Mr. Arnab.
पाकिस्तान को इशू ना बनाते हुए क्या आप मान रहे हैं कि बिहार में कुछ भी कर लिया जाए, जाति मुद्दा है, आपके प्रधानमंत्री को भी जाति पे उतरना पड़ा पहली बार? बिहार के अलावा कहीं उन्होंने जाति का जिक्र?
देखिए, जाति एक फैक्ट है. मुद्दा होगा नहीं होगा देखना चाहिए. आपने देखा होगा लोकसभा चुनाव में इन लोगों ने कितना भी प्रयास किया, जाति मुद्दा नहीं हो पाया. इस बार ये लोग बहुत कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बहुत प्रयास कर रहे हैं. उन्होंने ओपनली, लालू जी ने जाति के आधार पर अपील भी दे दिया है ओपनली. तो इसलिए हमारे ऊपर ऐसा उंगली उठाना सही नहीं है. वो लोग प्रयास कर रहे हैं, देखेंगे. मुझे विश्वास है बिहार का जनता समझदार है. बिहार पिछड़ा क्यों, बाकी सब स्टेट्स आगे बढ़ रहे. बिहार पिछड़ा क्यों, इसके बारे में लोग सोचेंगे. I am not here to make a free commentary on each and every these things. Well, let us be Lokatantrik. Let us not think about tantrics. Thank you.
नीचे रखवा दें आप बैठेंगे
Ah, wait.